What's up, everybody? We here for another episode of No Draws. We got a special guest today.
Yes,
Let them know.
Yes, we do. And I'm here to solve people's problems, man. I go by the name of comedian LaVar Walker, a.k.a. Dr. Walker, a.k.a. the only comedian with a Pharm D. There are some others with Pharm Ds, but I think I'm the first to actually talk about working retail pharmacy, even having a doctorate degree, and transitioning from being a full-time pharmacist into a stand-up comedian that has toured.
Pussy.
I've done shows. I was Shaq All-Star Comedy Jam. I've been on Netflix, movie Uncle Drew, 630,000 on Facebook, 194 on IG.
Okay.
So I'm out here working. I want to be an example. Go for your dreams, because we only got one life to live, and we all gonna die.
He went straight left at the end, but
That's what we got to. Hey man, let's get to it. You know
I'm with you there. Hey man, shout out to all of that. First of all, man,
thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Y'all don't be understanding, man.
This is a rough business. It's very rough.
Listen to what he said.
I've jumped off a cliff.
Nigga, I did it too. I did it too.
Fucking cliff.
Yours was way higher than mine. I don't know how.
Way higher.
And you ain't had an internet.
And I have nothing.
Negative, bro. That shit is crazy. That's why I be telling niggas when people make it, it's a whole level of like, hey man, I don't want to hear that shit. I did the same shit you was going through.
It's almost like, you know, with any success that you have,
that
right?
Shit crazy.
As you go up through the ranks, with any success you have as a comedian or some type of entertainer, or probably even in life, it's just like the treadmill increases, right? Like, you know, you be on the treadmill and it's a little slow, and you speed it up, and then that motherfucker up. Now you just on that bitch until you probably pass out or whatever happens. Basically. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm here, baby. I'm here. Let's get it.
We are here. First of all, the transition from that type of lifestyle to just a meager comedian's lifestyle, bruh. So how are you not crazy?
I am.
Well, you know what? You're right.
And I would tell you, working 20 years, I guess one of the main things that hit me was I had success as a comic. You know, I won Miller Lite. After I won Miller Lite, you know, people seen the video with Kevin Hart crying, laughing. That video was done about 2 million on YouTube, over 10 million on Facebook. A lot of people like it. Some people try to hate on it. And these idiots that try to hate, they say, you sound like Kevin Hart on there. And I'm like, do you fucking think if I'm doing a Kevin Hart impersonation that this man gonna sit there like a fool and tears rolling down his eyes laughing?
No.
This is what some of these fucking idiot-ass people say. Do you think that Naeem, who was one of the judges, would have allowed me to impersonate his friend, his brother, as a judge? No. He would have crucified me. You think Donnell Rawlings wouldn't have pointed that shit out immediately? So every time somebody says some negative shit about that, I block they dumb ass. Like,
you be actually ridiculous. Using the block button online?
I do, bro. I love that shit.
I don't even be looking.
Fuck them. I'm blocking you. I don't need no negative energy in my space.
You are better than me.
I block. You don't block?
I don't even care.
I love it.
I've been letting them argue in all the comments and everything.
Nah, fuck that. I'm blocking your ass. You say shit I don't like. I'm very petty. I have feelings. I'm human. I will block you. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, man, I get it. But I just be laughing because people in my comments, if they say something crazy, like the rest of the people that fuck with me be like, nah, you finna roast the hell out of them.
I blocked a dude the other day. A guy DM'd me. He goes, no, it was like a message because I was promoting a show in St. Louis. St. Louis Helium. I'm going to be there February 5th. Pull up on your boy. But I was promoting that show, and I've had it in my stories. So this guy, he DMs or some shit. Yeah, you internet comedians, y'all not funny and all this shit. I say, nigga, how the fuck am I an internet? Can we cuss on here?
Yeah.
How the fuck am I an internet comedian, nigga, and I did Comic View in 05. I did motherfucking one of the semi-finalists on Last Comic Standing in 2014.
That's
Shaq All-Star. How the fuck am I an internet comedian? You know the hoops of fire we had to jump through back in the day where you had to have actual stand-up talent?
I feel bad for, like, now I don't feel bad, but nigga, them stories make you real. Like, make you a better comic, but it be like, boy, That's a lot of stress right there.
Come on, bro.
That is right there.
Coming up getting booed and shit.
And
going
they be
through
crying.
the shit, boy.
Bro, I mean, what's your most memorable boo? I know you done had some.
Oh, my God.
But I think you do it on purpose a lot of times.
I think I told this story. No, dog.
No. Like, I see you now. You be fuck. You don't give a fuck. That's what you.
When I first started, I think it's that thing of just being comfortable being yourself on stage.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Because when you first start, you look at others who you like, and you kind of like a baby. It's almost like when you start your comedy career, you're like a baby. And
facts.
You're going to most emulate those guys you admire. So I never look at a young comic. If somebody be like, man, dude sound like you, I said, that's okay because he's trying to find his voice. It is also flattering that, a person would like me enough to kind of copy styles. That's okay. He's going to find his voice over the years. So, like, as a new comic, you like really a baby. You're trying to find your voice. It's awkward. You're scared not only of the boos, but you're even more scared of the silence. And it's awkward. So when I first started, no, dude, I was eating shit. I was taking it to the face, man. Nobody believes this shit.
I do, especially in the South. Whew, it's a different level of disrespect people get you for a boo.
But they don't boo no more like they used to back in the day, right? They just go quiet.
I ain't catch a real boo. The only way I think you'll get booed is at like the Spot in Decatur. They'll boo you because everybody in there, everybody got diabetes and hypertension.
You just cuss their ass out.
Yeah, it just be. But is that an equivalent?
That's a fun boo. I be like, fuck all of you.
Okay,
you're losing in life.
So it's a difference between a fun boo and then a not fun. So I get what you're saying.
No. When you young though, like
when you
being
first started.
An older comic, I don't give a fuck. Like I have a turtle shell on my back as a comedian. I don't care. I have been in shows where fights have broken out, the power has gone out, the mics have been cut off. I've done colleges where the kids have booed me in harmony. I can give a fuck less. I have done everything on the stage but died, okay? Like actual literally died. So I don't really fucking care.
What you mean? It's like you went through war. The shit is war though. But damn.
I mean, I done been through it all, bro. I done been through it all doing this shit. But my worst time getting booed, I talked about this old 85 South show. I just talk about it again. I never forget, dude. When I came here in 2002, when I moved to Atlanta, I went to Xavier University. And I started comedy my last year of pharmacy school. Prior to that, I tried comedy when I was like 19. Okay. I went back home to Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I pulled up at All Jokes Aside. I told my best friend, Sam, I say, yo, man, because everybody telling me how funny I am. Yo, you funny, man. You need to do comedy. Ever since I was a baby, people just like, nigga, you are a comedian. Like the kids would say this in elementary. Shout out to everybody at St. Dorothy. They would all tell me this. And so I never looked at entertainment or comedy as a viable way to make a living because I'm from a blue-collar household. My mom and daddy had jobs. We was about a job. You get a job.
At a plant.
See, y'all are more entrepreneurial. Like, I'm Generation X. Mm-hmm. So baby boomers raised Gen X. So we were more job. Get a job. You need a job. You pay. Yeah. They making $50 an hour over there. $40. That's good. So I never looked at entertainment or none of this shit like, man, fuck all that, right? So I never looked at it as a viable way to make any type of a living. So I did my first show. I was like 19, all jokes aside. Damon Williams was actually the first guy to put the mic in my hand. They booed the fuck out of me. And I remember Corey Holcomb coming in that bitch killing, nigga. Oh, this was 1995, nigga. Corey came in that bitch. Corey was in that motherfucking river. He was like, nigga, your daddy named Philip, and he wear a watch on each finger. I mean, just cooking, nigga. It was just hilarious, bro. Like, he just had it. Nigga, I was like, fuck this shit. They lit lighters. I'm like, this is not for me. Okay, so I just...
They lit lighters?
Yeah, they lit cigarette lighters, blew me the fuck off the stage. So after that, I said, this ain't for me. Let me just finish school. But what happened, I compartmentalized being a stand-up, and I would just always go around motherfuckers making them laugh. So now I'm obnoxious. Like I'm that guy. Like,
damn,
like
you
I
was
just
being
got
that.
niggas crying just around, just going up to people in the library and shit, just making niggas laugh.
He was randomly
and I used to get a lot of
people.
pussy from that too, nigga. I just had bitches laughing. And it just kept building inside, and I called my line brother, Orlando, maybe my last year of pharmacy school or some shit. I said, yo, man, I gotta do comedy. It was just like God had just said, do fucking comedy. He said, go do comedy. And I said, yo, I don't give a fuck. I get booed. I'm just gonna keep doing the shit. So I went out in New Orleans to this little bar, little white bar or whatever, and I did cool. You know, I did good. Got some like, okay.
Went to the white bar. They be so easy going.
Yeah, they was easy going, and I felt encouraged.
You do at the white spots.
And then I was doing my thing. Then students started here, and they was popping up. But then I was having a trouble making my own people laugh. And that was another level. So I have to make my people laugh. What good is my gift if I can't serve my people? Now,
Facts.
I could do any audience, any crowd, but what good is my gift if I cannot serve my people with it? So I started doing hardcore, black, urban.
You going like pit bulls in the audience, strippers and dope
all
boys.
That shit. You know, I moved to Atlanta, man.
That'll do it.
I got here, Sunday night, Nard hosting, rest in peace to him. He's hosted that shit, taking it to the face on that Sunday. Where there will be 17 names on the list. By the time Nard goes to start calling comics, niggas had given up before they even hit the stage. That list be down to 5 people on that bitch, bro. 5, 6 people. Literally.
After 17? Oh, that's 17, crazy.
They couldn't, bro, because people came, bro.
That's
like everybody used to be in this place. Uptown Comedy Corner was on Peachtree, right by the Houstons. There used to be a Justin's there, but that's now a bank. Like right across from Benihana's.
I know you're saying.
Which is crazy because now Diddy locked up. We had Justin's restaurant, bro. That was the shit to
next
do.
across from 1145.
Every Monday, boy, they had Justin's, man, and then people leave Justin's and go to the strip club. Like I used to pull up and shit. I thought I was fly. But anyway, so that Sunday night was brutal, and I was like, the first time I did it, I did good. Mm-hmm. Then I came back maybe 6 weeks later. I got booed. Like, fuck. When I came back 5 weeks later, and I was like, I'm going to get drunk. If I drink, I'm going to be funny.
Oh, that worked.
And then I got drunk, and then I went up there, and they booed me louder.
It enhanced you.
And I became belligerent. Fuck y'all. Like, I'm drunk and mad. Like, fuck. So then one day I was at, I think I was at Houston's or Justin's, and Nard saw me. He was like, yo, man, what you doing? I said, what you mean? He's like, nigga, you either gonna do this shit or you not. Like, what that mean?
Facts.
Say, man, you coming sporadically and shit. So, nigga, I moved into Uptown. Every night I was at that bitch. And when I tell you, I took that, nigga, I came up quick. I started kicking ass.
Man,
and
you
taking
gotta go.
names. I was whooping ass. I started really goddamn, because I remember when I first came, you know who the man of Uptown was? You know who the man was?
Ooh.
Ronnie Jordan.
That's crazy.
And a little bit before that, I think Duval was killing in there. He was rolling Powell. And then after Ronnie, it was Keto. And then after Keto, I was dominating in that shit. Like, I was kicking their ass, man.
So the ecosystem in Atlanta is like you see the classes coming up. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So who was in your class?
Nationwide or just immediately in the city?
If you know, yeah, we can do nationwide. Let's do that so people can know.
Nationwide, me, probably Lil Rel, I believe Tiffany Haddish, Sean Morgan, Vanessa Fraction, Man, so many, bro. I think Lawrence Killebrew was starting.
Yeah.
Spank, Naeem, they probably had started around this time too. No, Naeem started before that. But in Atlanta though, Miss Pat.
Oh yeah,
Miss Pat.
Yeah.
Me and Miss Pat started at the same time.
That's crazy. That's Miss Pat.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Her story is wild,
bruh. And she blew up, man. I remember she told me we was doing Uptown. LaVar, I'm done doing this nigga shit, and she left. Started doing like more mainstream. It really helped boost her career. Who else? Me, Miss Pat. God damn.
That's crazy.
Man, I was running these streets with everybody. Ron G, you know, he started here. Trey Black. I don't know. T-Ray might have started before me. Double D definitely started before me because I opened for Double D. So many to name, bro. I'm trying to think when I was signing that list, who else was on that damn list, bro? I know it was Ron G, Trey Black, couple motherfuckers. My nigga Gabe, Video God. He has started. Gabe do videos now. He do like big videos. Like a director or something? Yeah, he just did that Ice Cube video.
The new one? For his new album?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jack Thriller.
Hey man, Jack is crazy, bro.
He was Honey Buns at that time.
How was y'all taking him? Was y'all taking him serious? Because I don't know what to think of Jack, bro. I just know Jack is Jack.
Personally, Jack is brilliant, bro. Like, people underestimate his creativity, and I always looked at it like, man, this brother pushing the envelope. Every time. Whereas everybody, to me, was kind of placing themselves in a box where art is art. You should be open. You know, everybody was kind of in just this one box, and Jack was more out there. But I appreciate it because, you know, he'd do the songs. He'd come on stage with a chain on. He took huge risk. I loved it. I've always told him that. Always. I never looked at it like some niggas want to bully and shit and hate. You know what I mean? But I'm like, nigga.
Hating on Jack Thriller.
Yeah, but I'm like.
He got one eye and husky. Don't do that.
I'm like, y'all shit trash to me. You know what I'm saying? So.
This shit look good, bro.
It look good?
Mm-hmm. Come see it if you want to.
Huh?
I said go see it if you want to. Just tap the little screen.
Oh no, we good. I'm good.
So you had all, bro. That's crazy. What's your what's a moment where you know like I'm doing this right? Like what's a moment where you had it like, oh, I'm actually doing this? Like, cause you know sometimes we do it so long, we chasing whatever we doing. We don't know that we doing it, and then there's a moment where you be like, oh shit, I am. Like, and you kind of accept it.
When did I know? Ooh. Probably like when I finally did Comic View, because that was like one of my big goals. I did Comic View in 2005. Miss Pat was on that too. Me, Miss Pat, I think Sean Morgan, Baldhead. I was a new Jack on Comic View, and that kind of really told my family and friends back home, like, yo, this motherfucker really a comedian now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus now it's probably, you know, you do comedy, that's probably more you going viral or some shit. And they're like, oh, you really do that shit.
You went hot online. That shit, you cooking online.
But see, like to just get Comic View or get one of those shows, it was hard, man. They used to have them big cattle calls and shit for the Def Jam audition, the Comic View. You had to get down. And you could get an O in that but for a standing ovation, but you still might not get it because somebody don't know you or don't like you.
That's wild. Like, that's how that works. A lot of people that's listening to this, comedy is about if people like you.
It is, and I think even more so now, like with social media,
they gotta like you.
It's really more so likability than actual jokes. It has nothing to do with you being. Right now, you don't need to be funny to be a successful comedian at all.
They just gotta see you a bunch of times talking.
That's all. I really believe that's where we at.
That's where we at. No, absolutely. And then when they find funny people, they really gonna stay. But if it just be like, bro, this shit be.
But even if they find them, I don't know if they'll necessarily stay, because the thing about it is, if you have 30 million followers right? And I come to your show, or I'm fucking with you. And this is not for all the consumers of comedy. This is not for everybody. But I'm going to say this is more for the majority.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking with you because I still receive some type of social currency from following you or coming to that show to get that picture. So I could go back to the water cooler, to the job, and tell people I was at the D. Ferg show. Me and D. Ferg took a picture. And then people go, oh, wow.
This is my dog.
Versus there could be a guy funnier, but there's no social currency for the person who went to Funny Guy's show that nobody knows.
Yeah. Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So
it's a crazy, like, I don't know if y'all know people that's watching this. It's a lot of people that started on the internet, and then, boy, when they get on stage, bro, that'd be rough. They don't understand that it's rough because they in their own crowd, which don't matter. Like, they people came to see them, but when you have an away game, that's what I tell people. You got to watch if the person having an away game, how it is.
Because when we started comedy,
every game was away.
You came up in relative obscurity. It's like, and I, even before I started doing comedy, I was just like, the audacity of this feat. To say, you're going to make me laugh? Who the fuck are you? To invoke an emotion of laughter out of me. I don't believe you can. You see what I'm saying? So now people come see you like this, and then you break them down like, man, this guy's great.
What was I doing?
I laughed.
In real life.
It was a real laugh.
Oh, real laugh. You could tell the difference too, people.
Not a fake laugh, not a laugh because I saw you. And listen, I do videos to get, some of them gone viral, some of them hit wood. I don't really care.
Hit wood is crazy.
I'm trying to be seen so that people will buy a ticket to a show. It's just what it is, and that's just the game right now. So, I get you in, I'm going to try to kill you. I'm going to try to hit you in them sides and do what I got to do, man.
Also, I want to applaud you for ripping that bitch at T.I. special, though.
Oh, you liked it?
Hey, nigga, I was in that bitch hollering.
Really?
Nigga, the pregnant grandmama?
Oh, thank you, bro.
We was in it. It was me and Road Nothing But Atlanta Comics hollering, bro. We were hollering, bro. I appreciate
it. They was kind of tight, though, that audience.
You know what it is? Y'all on the stage, and it's super big.
Yeah.
I'm in the audience, so I could hear the laugh. Them bitches was good, but it's just you so far away.
Oh,
you know how like theaters are sometimes.
But then too, being an older comic, I ain't give a fuck. You see,
we saw you ain't give a fuck.
I took my time like shit. I'm looking around, and then I know it. I said, "Fuck y'all, that was funny, you fucks."
Yo, bro, and that's part of the magic, man. Cause you be. First of all, I didn't know you was going up. You went up there with your same clothes on. You came in.
I came in with my bag on, everything. I had my man purse on.
Yeah, he had a satchel on,
my coat, hoodie, had a long coat on.
School shooter's outfit.
I didn't give a damn.
And this nigga was on stage dressed like this. Talk about, man, nigga, out hollering,
with a beanie on.
Yeah, that's comedy, bro. You could do whatever, bro.
Now, shout out to Juju. He threw me an assist because I forgot I did a joke about him. You know what I'm talking about when I loaned Juju
$60,
like 10 years. Nigga, I still ain't got that money back. No, this is what I did now. To be honest with you, I like, you know what? Every time I see you, Juju, I need a drink or something, to pay me back. So every time I see this nigga, yo, man. Then Juju be like, God damn, nigga, I ain't know you drank this much.
Yeah, you was, bro. We didn't know you was gone. We just thought you was back there.
But they didn't they just saw me and they asked me to just come out and do some warm ups, and then Tip asked me to introduce him.
Oh, I saw y'all up there with Greg Street and KP.
I'm like, nigga, Greg Street here. Like, y'all don't want him to do that, and it was awkward. They was like, nah. I'm like, okay.
You know, it's crazy. You came on the other night. Usher was there like the night before.
Word? Was he feeding bitches cherries?
Hey, this nigga walked in the room and you can see everybody like, oh shit, that's Usher. But ain't nobody.
Did everybody get quiet when he walked in?
Nah, bro. Cause he got there early, so it wasn't that many people there.
What a run this guy's had,
bro. You talk about it, bro. About it, bro.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
This nigga feeding hoes cherries.
So, like I say, I'm Gen X, to see a guy, Usher is 46. I'm 47. He either 45, 47. I'm 47 years old. To see this man, like, bring his career back. Because if y'all remember, Usher wasn't really hot when you think like
around 2016,
2016, 17.
Because that's when they started a lot of trap music.
Yeah, we really didn't hear much. Music. Even a lot of our R&B stars just kind of faded out because I don't know, people don't love each other no more. Some shit. It's sad.
Trap music. I'm telling you,
it just took over. Niggas hate Webbit hate niggas, all that shit. But to see this guy come, he doing his Vegas residency. He has a catalog. He can sing. He can dance. He can do all this shit.
Roller skating.
And on top of that, to be doing this at 46 years of age. Bro, and I'm talking about not just 46, but a married man with 4 children and the women going crazy.
That's a lot of responsibility, man.
He's selling out all his shows. Like, if you were to go back in the 80s, and you go to a record exec and say, hey, man, I got this guy. Tell me about him. He's 46. He's married. He's married with kids.
He's a black
guy. They're like, get the fuck out of here. No 46-year-old is gonna be singing love songs. Nobody's gonna buy these tickets to see a dad on stage. But man, this man has just really just opened up a whole new dimension. So shout out to him. I took my wife to see him. It was dope. He didn't feed her no cherries.
Man, what would you let your wife get fed some cherries by Usher?
My wife wouldn't want to do that.
She wouldn't. See, that's respectable.
My wife not like that.
Cause some niggas' wives be like that, bro.
Like, it's like my wife not even like that. Like, when she talk about it, you know, she might tease me, but she's just not even that person. Like,
okay,
you know what I mean?
To want to get cherries put in her mouth.
I'm not just saying that shit to say that. Like, that's just not her.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I would be so disappointed my mama did that shit in front of me. That's just got to be the wildest shit. Like, oh no, my mama getting fed Usher some cherries.
I'm talking about, man, them tongues.
They be ready to let
them tongues will fold in all which kind of way, bro.
It looked like we was watching lesbians get ready to eat some coochie.
And I did a bit about it because I was like, when I'm on the road, and I'm on the road like back to back, if it's like I got a weekend, 6 shows, another weekend 6 shows, another weekend 6 shows.
Damn, 6 shows.
You get kind of like, fuck. You do your show though, because you're professional. You know what I mean? But sometimes you don't feel like necessarily doing the show, but you have to do the show.
Yes.
So I was watching, I was like, boy, I know this nigga is sick of feeding these bitches these goddamn. I know he's sick of. I know he'd be like, fuck. All right, give them to me. Fuck, bitch, here, come on. And then,
I know he picking out the ones he knows can handle the cherry chewing. Because you got to think about it. If she too crazy, it's going to go crazy.
And then I'm like, bro, to watch this man at 46, man, this motherfucker is singing. He's
roller
dancing.
skating.
He's roller skating.
And that's a different muscle.
He sings 30 different, but he do an hour song, roller skate, come out with a fucking mink on to feed bitches cherries.
Shirtless.
Bruh.
This nigga's living.
It's an amazing thing, bro. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Usher, bro. KP, see if you get Usher.
This is when I knew, like, the time I'm talking about, he really wasn't that hot. I remember there was a show at the Civic Center. It was him, August Alsina, and somebody, and I was backstage just talking to her, but I still got the picture that it was very funny, but it just wasn't really popping for R&B, man. But for him to reestablish himself and just fulfill that place of, I'm going to say, I'm not going to necessarily put him like at Frankie Beverly, but he has that great music, and that music lives on. Because now this music is shit now, bro.
I was listening to OG. He told me that shit. He's like, bro, what we doing is we listening with our current ears. Now, so if it's some shit that came on now, like imagine you 19 listen to whatever the hell is going out. it's like the equivalent of you listening to that at that moment. But now you done heard so much music, you just like, that shit trash.
But like when you say that though, it's like, so like I say, I'm 47, but I find myself listening to Teddy Pendergrass. This is shit my daddy was listening to. I'm listening to motherfucking Teddy P. I'm listening to Frankie Beverly. I'm listening to Bobby Womack. I'm listening to Bill Withers. I'm listening to those great, DeBarge. That's what I'm listening to, bro. That shit is hard.
So what's your track list? What's your track list of when you get ready for the show? Because you got certain songs you play.
I come out to Luther Vandross' Better Love.
How does that one go? I probably didn't heard it.
Better Love.
Oh, I know that song.
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't hear that one.
That shit go hard. I love Luther, man. Shout out to Luther Vandross.
Ain't they doing a biopic of him?
They did. I didn't really like it though.
Well, who was Luther?
Well, they didn't. It wasn't a biopic. It was just a documentary on his life.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really like it.
They didn't let us know if he was gay or not.
We know the man was gay, but they didn't really get into, like, I think honest documentaries show you being the superstar and your vulnerabilities. Okay. So they were rather reluctant to show his darker side because I think Luther was somewhat of a diva. You know what I'm saying?
A gay man that seems good is a
right.
diva.
Like, definitely a diva. They didn't show that dark side. They didn't show his vulnerable side of him being lonely.
Yeah.
This man singing all these love songs but not really having anybody to really love him. Whether,
Oh, that's what they said in the documentary?
No, they didn't say it, but they should have.
I thought this part, I was like, hell yeah, this might be good.
No, they didn't put that shit in there. And I guess they was just trying to be respectful or some shit.
They gave him a respectful, non-gay documentary.
Yeah, it was like, we know what it is, man. Y'all need to stop.
We trying to figure out who Luther was sleeping with.
They tried to get on Patti LaBelle or some shit, but we know Luther's gay. Like, it's no surprise to the community. We still love him, though.
Yeah, we don't shun niggas.
But is it wrong for me to appreciate the fact that he never came out with it because that helped us enjoy the music more? Because if you come out with it, it's like, are you singing to a man?
Yeah, niggas do have them questions. Because it was Frank Ocean when he came out. I was like, oh, this song called Run Forest is crazy now.
Yeah.
He talking about a nigga running away from the dick.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, yeah, I think for entertainers, sexuality and politics is shit you want to stay away from.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. Sexuality, just they be making up whatever.
I mean, look, I'm a hetero man or whatever.
I'm a hetero man.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think, like, and shout out to all my gay homies, you know what I mean? I know some real cool gay niggas.
Hey, gay dudes cool as hell, man.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, I think, like, for the love song, because there were many kids born to Luther, goddammit.
Oh, he was going crazy with the hip.
A house is not a home? Are you kidding me?
You got a slow stroke.
When there's no one there to love you tight.
Talk to him.
Come on, man.
Keep going. I know it's in your spirit.
Still in love. I said, still in love.
Yeah.
Man.
You know he did the face quiver.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, the face quiver.
Look, y'all go look on YouTube, man. Luther King, man, it's one of the live performances, bro.
You know who one of my favorite?
He walked by the mic and just, yeah. Boy, he walked, I'm like, that shit was cold.
Oh, he go by the mic?
He just walked by and he like do a little, he hit a note out. And he walk off, and then he come back hit another note.
Oh yeah, somebody daughter got moist in out there.
Crazy, bro.
You know who one of my favorite like old school ones that I like to see just interviews from? Little Richard is by far the funniest.
Little Richard is funny.
On the interviews,
I'm not the king of rock and roll. I was the king of rock and roll. Elvis didn't know my steal. He just stole from me.
What? Could you imagine people seeing him for the first time ever? Like, this is Little Richard?
Bro, Little Richard was that guy, bro. But you got to understand, that was during segregation.
Yeah.
That was during a lot of things. But Elvis, I'm an Elvis fan.
You an Elvis? So you like, who, Chuck Berry? Is that who he stole it from a little bit? Was it Chuck Berry?
He didn't steal, though.
Or he just was around it and got influenced
it's
by it?
It's no different than what I talked about young comedians.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
You know, here this young guy, he loves black music. He loved rock and roll. A lot of people say, well, he stole Hound Dog. He didn't steal Hound Dog because Big Mama Thornton didn't write Hound Dog. He sang what's called a cover. Just as Luther Vandross sang A House Is Not a Home, written by Dionne Warwick. Just as, you know, Beyonce just redid Jolene, written by Dolly Parton. Just like Whitney Houston sang that song written by Dolly Parton, which blew up. Damn, what was that song? It's on The Bodyguard or some shit. One of Whitney Houston's biggest songs is a Dolly Parton cover. So he sang covers, and he loved black people. Like, I've done a whole deep dive of Elvis, and Elvis is so interesting to me because this is just a guy who was like, I really want to say he was the first famous person. Like, famous, like where...
Like, this Elvis coming.
Yeah, like he was the first Michael Jackson, the first Beyonce. Okay. He was just the
you
first...
Think nah, it had to be people before Elvis. We got to Google. People that's watching this.
When I'm talking about, dog, he had the world. Like, I'm talking about...
Who was famous before Elvis? It had to be around black and white TVs.
Bro,
it was somebody.
Cab
Calloway
he
or
was
something.
Big. They never saw anybody do that shit on the level he did it on, dog. He was big, bro.
Oh, he was black.
Because he had the look, he had the voice.
Yeah.
He had it all.
He had the moves for the white.
He had it all.
Swiveling hips.
I had him swiveling hips, and also very big in Hollywood. Because if you look at those Hollywood guys, isn't it interesting how they look similar to Elvis? Like in the 60s, they wanted to look. It was a certain similar look they had.
That's the man who do cocaine.
And with comedy, people don't realize
Frank Sinatra
this.
And them.
Hold on, I want to give you a correlation to Elvis and comedy.
Okay.
Think about Elvis' jumpsuit. You know, Elvis wore a jumpsuit, high collars. Eddie Murphy raw. Eddie Murphy delirious. Elvis was one of Eddie Murphy's biggest influences. Elvis and Bruce Lee.
He did, because he talked about him on stage.
Think about comedy specials. First special ever was the Elvis 1968 comeback special. When he came out with the leather. To this day, comics wear black and leather on stage. That was because of Elvis. And y'all don't even realize this shit.
That's crazy.
You wearing it because you saw Martin do it. And Martin saw Eddie do it. And Eddie saw Elvis. Remember, I'm telling you,
you gotta come out with leather. That lets you know.
Bro, that's what it was. That 1968 comeback special for Elvis. If go watch that shit, he was killing. Because his career, he kind of, he just wasn't hitting the same. The Beatles was taking over. And he came back and killed it, man. I visited Graceland. I've been in the house.
I ain't go yet. And I've been in Tennessee so much.
Bro, it's so interesting, bro. I went into Elvis' house. I went to his man cave. Elvis died August.
You know the date?
Yeah, he died like August 18th, 1977. So when I went to the man cave, what's so interesting about Elvis's house is that nigga in the 70s was living how we're living now because he had so much paper.
What you mean? He had Bluetooth and all that shit?
He didn't necessarily have Bluetooth, but he had like, when I went into his man cave, he had the TVs built into the wall. It was like he had flat screens. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he had like this fucking automatic like record player that just would play records automatic like a machine. So it was like he had a CD player. Okay. You know what I mean? And then he had cameras all over the house, which would be equivalent to having ring cams and shit like that.
That's a crazy way to live, man.
Yeah, and he was the first person in the U.S. to buy a microwave. He bought the first.
Well, that was random.
That nigga bought the first microwave.
So Elvis got the first microwave. He got the first piece of cancer.
He bought the first microwave.
Oh, that had to be terrible.
I don't think microwaves cause cancer.
The new ones?
We should be dead. The
old ones?
We all be dead.
That is true. But if you use anything in excess, you can get whatever.
Microwaves heat shit up by causing friction with the molecules. That's why if you put a piece of chalk in the microwave, it won't get hot.
Chalk?
Yeah, you can't heat up chalk in a microwave.
That is some scientific shit.
But the microwave, I believe, it moves the molecules and causes some type of friction to heat up your food.
Okay, so I gotta. The fact that you said that out loud, I forget you got a doctor. It was just fucking crazy.
Well, that don't got shit to do with the doctor, bro. I just be looking.
But you probably had to do something like that.
I watch random shit. Like I watch the most random.
I'm thinking this shit was deep.
I watch the most random things on YouTube and shit, like documentaries and just random like scientific nerd shit, bro. Like,
oh yeah. I do the same thing, but for like technology. I do the same shit all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's fire. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, bro.
And I've been watching a lot of animals lately.
Animals?
Nigga, animals are great. Nigga, animals a good cat video will get you.
They will. Do cats have memories?
I'm sure they do.
What about dogs?
Oh, they definitely got memories.
True, because they know you.
They be having nightmares and everything.
You know, some animals don't have they lack like a prefrontal cortex or some part of the brain that we have where they can't remember what happened yesterday. So they are only in the now.
So they
which
just
I
know.
think can somehow help you sometimes, just being present.
Oh, all the time.
But I guess that makes you less human. I think bugs or some shit, they don't have they don't remember anything.
They just
present.
They just do what their job
Yeah, they don't remember
naturally.
shit. Yeah.
That's crazy that, you know how far off as humans we feel that we don't do what we just supposed to do naturally? We be fighting it.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see the amount of like fighting. Mm-hmm. You be like, doctor tell you finna die if you don't stop drinking alcohol.
Come on. And
a nigga will still drink alcohol.
I mean, they
just told you to die.
They saying it's a cancer warning with alcohol now, but I drink. I don't really. I mean, shit, I think right now, based off quantum computing and everything that's going on, they're saying if you're alive for the next 5 years, there's a high probability that you might live to be like 150 to 200 years old.
Because of technology?
Because of the technology, where we might be on the verge of immortality. Unless you die of like some significant accident, a gunshot wound, but they will essentially be able to cure anything with quantum computing and altering your DNA.
That's crazy. That's why babies gonna come out. That's why all these babies coming out with autism. Gotta stop.
Yeah, I mean, and even that too, I don't even think like in 10 to 20 years, women will no longer have natural births. They're gonna.
It's turning into the Matrix out here.
Right. So what'll end up happening is, women go to work because right now, rich people well off, and then some people not so well off. They use a surrogate.
Yep.
Right, and this is for women that can't probably carry them or they up in age. Well, the new surrogate will be an artificial womb.
So they're not using other people this time?
Nah, you could just put it. They've made an artificial womb. So you just take the egg and the sperm, you unite it, you implant it in that artificial womb. Woman can work. She can work, no downtime. Just check her app and watch her baby grow.
Inside the lady? Or just
inside the artificial womb. It'll be like
crazy
glass. It'll be like a little oven. They have little ovens.
We out here living in the future already.
It's coming, bro.
It's probably already here. Somebody in Hollywood bought it.
Because too, we are, humanity right now, the biggest crisis that we're facing is not the aliens. It's not a meteor hitting the planet. We're not reproducing at a rate to keep us alive, to keep humanity here. And then they even think like on Mars there was life there. They think there were humans there, but they just died out.
Because they stopped fucking.
Pretty much. Because we are, you know, you're seeing more and more beautiful. I mean, look at all these beautiful women. Sisters, all races. I'm just going to say women.
Women in general be
Women in general, bro. Women in general. All these beautiful women.
It's a
no
lot.
husband, no children.
It's so many of them.
That is a major issue.
It's so...
And at the same time, society, we're just fighting. Women fussing at men hate women. We watching more porn. People are becoming more self-absorbed. People are, you know, playing on the apps. You on the game. You looking at your phone. You're more isolated. Even though we're more connected with all this shit, we're more isolated than ever before.
Yeah.
So people aren't making real connections.
They kept making it through the computer and the screen.
And we're not reproducing. Like, I got one child, and that's damn near the standard now. Just these families with one child. Like in the 80s, you know, I had a brother. We had a family, me, my mom, and dad, and my brother, but, you know, that was pretty normal. You know what I mean? But a one child, like a single child in the 70s and 80s, that's all you got is one. You know, but now, that's the norm. Yeah. One child is the norm. 1 to 0 children is the norm right now.
1 to 0 a lot of these ladies be out here waiting. They be, man. I've had women come up to me and be like, hey, I got to get a test back from the doctor to see if I can have babies. I want you to be the daddy. Like, straight came to me, told me that. Like, I had like 3 women ask me that.
You didn't want to do it?
They ain't come back the second time. So I don't know what happened. Maybe their eggs ain't all the way there.
Would you have done that?
If we could do it the old-fashioned way, like, what's the only thing?
They probably want you to bust in a cup, bro.
Nigga, no, they don't.
Oh, they want you to...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay. I had already done hit. Oh, these is women already. These repeat offenders.
And they was saying, so is there some documentation you could sign?
I'm sure
Would you
it
have
is.
to pay child support?
I'm sure it is.
Would it be a headache for you if you did that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we would have to go through that part. Never got to that part. I just got to the asking. And them trying to figure out if they had any more eggs that wasn't deviled. Because, nigga, it'd be a lot, bro. I'd be seeing
how old were these women?
They was like 40.
Yeah.
I done had some. You could tell it's hitting women crazy because you married, so you don't get to see the actual women it's hitting in real time. These girls be getting like 29 and be bugging out like, I need a baby now. I need to be married now. Like it's like it don't work like that. You do know that, right?
Do you have children?
Nah, I be pulling out.
Okay.
I'm not stupid. I know what I signed up for.
How old are you?
I'm 35, bro.
You want kids?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one in the next 5.
Do you want to get married?
I did it, and I got divorced in 10 months, bro.
Wow. What happened?
COVID, right when we got married.
And that drove y'all apart?
And I pulled the trigger too early. So I was...
How old were you when you got married?
I was like maybe 29 or 30.
Did you need a place to stay?
No.
Is that why you did it?
Did you?
That nigga needed a place to stay, nigga. Shit, I marry your ass. It's my wife, nigga. I gotta live somewhere in this motherfucker.
Nah, I did. I was still working in TV and film, making decent money, bro.
Okay.
I just was like, oh, this it. And then COVID. And then what happened is I took the jump out the window right when COVID happened because you couldn't work in TV and film. Nobody could.
I remember that shit.
And I started producing a TV show, nigga, that went viral during COVID. And we pitched it to a network, bro. And we ended up shooting 2 episodes.
What was the name of it?
It ain't come out. But they paid for everything.
You can't mention it?
It's over with. TBS.
Can you mention the name of the show?
I don't know. Probably can't. Should take that part out, but we'll take it out.
But you didn't mention it. You just said it never came. You never said the name of the show.
Oh, the name of the show. Oh, it was called Outdoor Fresh Farm.
Okay, cool.
It was a show.
I don't think they care.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
They don't even, any networks ain't got no money to even go after nobody now. This shit is over with.
But it was a farming show. Me and my homeboy shot. And it was like, he a rapper. He's actual 2 Chainz gardener in real life.
Wow.
Like, none of the shit made up. Like, this nigga really living like that. I'm living like that with my homeboy.
He's 2 Chainz gardener.
Yeah.
Does he live on the land?
No, he just come pull up. Like, he's an actual farmer. Like, this nigga knows when to plant certain seeds.
So 2 Chainz got like vegetables and fruits?
Yeah. He be in his yard like killing snakes and stuff.
Oh,
on his live.
He live in Palmetto, I think. Out there by Boost.
My dad live. Shout out to Palmetto people. Boy, ain't shit out there. But
your dad live out there too?
My family from Atlanta and Georgia, bro.
But your dad live in Palmetto?
They grew up in Palmetto, Georgia.
Yeah. So I live not too far from Palmetto. I live in the city of South Fulton.
But we got land out there.
I'm back there off Butner Road and all that.
We got some land out there.
Wow.
It's nice, man. We across the street from a family that got like a ranch and all that.
Cool. That's good for Chainz, man. That he's, you know what I mean? You eat your shit from the land, from the dirt. That's great.
Hey, bro, you ain't been to this vegan restaurant? It's one of the little 5 Points right there.
It's good.
Go to it. Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, I've been there twice.
Only vegan spot I've been to out here is R. Thomas.
No.
Are you vegan?
When I need to be. Right now, no.
You not?
Right now, no. Like, I got to go through spurts.
I can't do it.
It's a lot, but it's a lot.
I'm too lazy to be vegetarian.
It's actually easier to not cook shit. Like, I would prefer to be raw. Like,
I would starve.
I eat fucking celery.
I did a keto diet one time.
Well, your pee stink?
Bruh, I look like a crackhead. I was so small, bro. That shit was falling off.
Because you naturally supposed to be, wait, how tall are you?
5'9".
Oh, yeah, you going to be like
5'10".
160, 170?
Yeah, but it didn't look right.
You look
crazy. I got broad shoulders.
Oh, so you was,
you know what I'm saying? So when my shoulders broad, bro, and I'm like all emaciated and shit, it looked bad, bro. I look like I had something.
You caught a little bit.
Because keto, and then you gotta work. You have to be very.
I was gonna say, did you work out?
I wasn't working out. That shit was just burning, bro.
Oh, you just was getting sick, like AIDS a little bit.
This is what it looking like. Because y'all gotta understand.
Like you had AIDS doing keto.
So let me explain something about this keto to you guys, right? So the keto diet is just taking like sugars and mostly processed foods out of your diet. Just getting rid of all sugars. So think about anything.
That's everything
that can turn white, right? Anything that's white when you cook it, like so fried chicken, no. Bread, absolutely not. None of that shit. So just primarily meat and vegetables. No sugar, nothing with sugars, no starches. So what ends up happening, after 3 days, your body converts to ketosis. Because typically when you ingest sugars, your pancreas releases insulin. Mm-hmm. Insulin helps to put sugars in the cells, but insulin is also a fat-storing hormone.
Okay.
Right? So it stores fat on the body.
The sugar make you fat.
Well, yeah, because you know, during times of cavemen and all that shit, and even getting old, like I might produce cortisol if I'm worried or stressed, then my pancreas will secrete insulin. The insulin will hold fat because it's preparing for if you go into famine. So your body then begins to metabolize the fat that it's holding. So when you go into ketosis, your body isn't burning sugars. So now your body is burning your actual fat. So
you just out here loose and just
because this energy, this little gut, it's eating that shit up. Your body starts to catabolize itself because it's looking for food. And so I'm doing much getting soaked in.
Oh, you was looking like you was sick for real?
Yeah, bro.
How long you did that for?
Shit, I did that shit for, I don't know how long. I did that shit for about, man, I did it for about 6-7 months. I probably dropped to about 160, 155, something like that.
You was like a high school weight and shit.
Yeah, I got little, bro. It was
and then all your clothes was probably loose as a bitch. Loose clothes.
Some, but I got me some new gear. That was the time the skinny jeans was popping, so I really didn't. Yeah.
Nah, they got big clothes back.
Yeah, everybody doing the baggies.
Yeah, everybody turning into Summarize He's got on summer outfits, but jeans.
Hell yeah, the loose leg jeans.
Yeah,
that skinny jean phase was something else, wasn't it?
Bro, I still throw something
on and shit.
You got to be a real person to just wear a pair of skinny just to do it. See what it feel like.
I got some Amiris I bought. I bought some black Amiris back in 2016.
He said Amiris. How much?
Black.
How much
paid $1,200 for them hoes.
The jeans?
Rock them bitches. I did the LOL network special with them shits. I wore them shits. When I tell you I got my money out them hoes,
out your Amiris?
Niggas was roasted. But you gonna do my mirrors on again? Yep. Because they all black.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with
You can't go wrong with all black.
Oh, I wear all black all the time. It's the best shit to shoot a special in. I personally feel like.
Yeah.
Because it just look good.
Sometimes I remember I did one special. Sometimes like, no black. I'm like, no black? Are y'all kidding me right now? What do you mean no black?
Bro, it's just your jewelry look better. Your outfit feel better. It's just black, do it.
All that, bro.
I be telling people that, like, bro, you ever gonna shoot a special where you just be like, this the one, and then pitch it to like Netflix? You ever thought about it?
I don't know who this is. Huh?
You ever thought about like doing a special? Like, you know, people always ask, what's your goal in comedy? Do you have one at this point? Like, because you did so much. You've done so much.
I mean, bro, like, my goal, man, is just to keep doing what I love to do, keep inspiring. You know, I want to get my fan base a little bit bigger before I even drop a special, because I think now specials aren't special anymore. Special is just something to get to your fans. It's more a commercial at this point.
Yeah.
The only motherfuckers that can really drop specials are Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Kevin Hart. Those are specials. Everybody else is doing a regular, nigga. Like,
you're doing a bunch of regulars.
You're not stopping. Like, a special back in the day really meant something.
It don't mean shit, no.
Oh, not a goddamn thing, man. I'm getting ready to do my special. Shut the fuck up. Who cares?
Give me them 15 minutes
Who's going to watch it? That's what I ask. Who's watching it?
That shit be crazy, bro. They really be putting people, it's like, I'm watching people platform blow up from like terrible stand-up too. It's so many. You be like, y'all be getting... y'all not even good though. It
don't matter. I don't even judge, like...
You right.
I don't even judge it, but it's just because I look at it like this with comedy. Comedy is art. Art is subjective, and it's the equivalent of when you go to an actual art exhibit and you see that the banana that's duct taped to the piece of sheetrock is going for $20 million, and it's as much as the Picasso. And you're like... Why? And the reason is because people perceive it to be. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And it's subjective.
That makes so much sense because it's art.
Yeah, whereas sports is objective. It's about points.
Did you win?
Yeah.
How many times did you win?
That's it.
It's amazing to see. Damn, that's crazy. How you doing the married thing? Because I be looking at niggas that's married as like superheroes in my mind.
I mean, bro, I love my wife. My wife, my best friend. We have a great relationship, one child, and I'm on a mission. Like, I just want to get my family and shit straight. I'm just so focused.
Yeah,
like
that's where I'm at.
I don't really like. I'm good. Like, and you know what I'm saying. The only thing I think when you married. Well, I know with my wife, it's just like, nigga, I'm not out in the streets fucking hoes and doing stupid shit. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a trust thing. And, you know, you build up so much trust, and it only takes a snap of a finger to break all the trust. Mm-hmm. So most motherfuckers, like, it's like, bruh, nigga, man, this bitch out there crazy. Yeah, nigga, cause you done got 3 other bitches pregnant. You be cheating all the time. That's why, nigga. That's why.
That is exactly what
the fuck. Like, what do you think? I mean, like, so
be honest with that lady.
Yeah, just be honest. I mean, then if you don't want to do it no more, hey, listen. Here, take the money. I'm out.
I think we finna go into a poly phase in life. Like, poly finna be a thing. I got a homeboy who got 5 wives, my nigga, and I know them.
I met a nigga like that.
And I know the wives when I see them. That's how much I like. Oh, it's a team.
Do they all live together?
I don't know about all that, but they damn sure when we in these streets, it'd be a whole team meeting with him and his 5 wives.
Is his name Malik?
No. You would never know this nigga has 5 wives. If you saw him walking down the street, you would never know.
Yeah, I got a homie like that too, man.
But you just be like, they got a whole Instagram page together.
Well, I interviewed a lady back during COVID, and I mean, they got a little more publicity after that, but on my Facebook Live, y'all follow me on Facebook, comedian LaVar Walker. But she had 2 husbands and a boyfriend.
And they all knew?
Yeah.
I'm not sharing that.
But I looked at them niggas as simps.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Weird. I'm like, so, and I'm interviewed, I'm like, so what y'all, I had so many questions. I'm like, do y'all get in a big ball, like Legos? Or, like, do 2 of you guys just sit outside of the room while you hear her hollering?
Oh, that is true.
And does she prefer dick A versus dick B or C?
Oh, you know she got a favorite. You know she got a favorite. He can do no wrong in that house.
And then one nigga ain't married to her. He just the boyfriend.
That's even worse that you.
I'm like, this bitch. This bitch is selfish. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit nasty to me, bro.
And you just
I can't. And then y'all cool with this shit. Y'all are beta male simps. It's disgusting.
That shit is crazy. I'm like, yo, I couldn't. My mindset ain't set up for nothing like that. Like, why is it you?
Yeah, so like, let's just say me and you, we share this wife.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there like, yo, did you fucking Shelly tomorrow? Because I think it's my turn.
You got to sketch the schedule y'all all synced on?
Yeah.
Schedule. No.
Yeah, and then you in there fucking, I'm beating on the, that's my pussy tonight, goddamn.
Today is Tuesday.
It's my turn to fuck.
It's Tuesday today. It's my day. You don't got.
Why you got my jacket on?
Don't worry, it's Tuesday.
They fucking get my jacket on. Fucking come out the room with my shoes on.
She said we wear the same size. She'll get you another pair.
That shit was like, but I guess, and then I was interviewing, she just said she had a high sexual appetite and all this shit. I'm like, man.
A lot of them people that like that don't be as fine as you think.
They don't.
They be really funny looking.
I've been to a swinger club
Oh,
before.
God. I know it's awful in there.
Trapeze.
I got invited, never went. Seemed like a scam.
I went in there, bro. Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's just,
I mean, you might see one, people don't be looking good. Like,
I know they don't.
I was at that bitch, I ain't never take my towel off. I said, I'm getting the fuck out of this. This is a haunted house, nigga.
So many bad built people.
One nigga came with that motherfucker. Look, man. Listen, man. He was killing this white woman in that motherfucker, bro. Whew. That boy put on an and-1 session in the middle of the room, nigga. Bro, it was a bed in the middle of that bitch. I'm talking about.
What?
I'm talking about. It's just niggas around, like looking. You know what I mean?
Like, woo.
Niggas got their meat in their hand, like, damn, he killing this bitch. I'm talking about, nigga. He was doing the WWF SmackDown and that motherfucker. That nigga damn near came with that bitch talking like Ric Flair before he hit that ass. I got more money. I got more money. I spilled more liquor on my shoes. You looking at her.
That's right.
Limousine driving. Jet riding.
Yeah.
Such son of a gun. Whoa. And he went in there and wore that ass out, boy. And I was like, boy, this nigga killing this nigga.
If I ever see a man reciting Ric Flair quote, cocaine got to be in his system.
He was killing, bro.
Ain't no way. That's funny as hell.
That white woman got her
like it was a sport
taken out, nigga. I'm telling my boy, nigga, I'm sitting. I ain't gonna lie. I had my towel on. I ain't had my meat out because I'm not. Other niggas had they dick out in that motherfucker like this. Listen, I'm like, man, fuck that. I was sitting there like, woo. And then I just kept. I had this girl with me. And then, people in there fucking, and I had the girl with me and shit. This old fat bitch looking at me. I'm like, bitch, no.
She was giving you the eyes?
I'm like, get the fuck out. I don't want you.
Oh, that's got to be rough.
You ever get offended by bitches that are like, bitch, I know I ain't the best looking nigga in the world, but get your ugly hey, what gives you the audacity, bitch, to think you stand a chance with me?
It was a Hail Mary. And it got batted down. She got sacked immediately. Like, no.
Fat ass looking at me. Ugh.
Oh, man. Women be shooting their shots, especially at them shows, bro. Them shows, women be real smooth with the shot shooting.
Tell me how they come.
How they shoot. Man, have you ever seen a woman so bad that nobody asked her no questions? She just walked through a crowd?
Yeah.
Nigga, I got hit with one of those, like, year 2, I'm terrible in comedy.
She hollered at you?
Nigga, but I already knew her, but, like, to just see the whole room stop.
Mm-hmm. She hollered at you?
She just came in and hit me with the, like, and then left.
You get on her?
Yeah, I did. Absolutely.
Tore that ass up.
Had a great time.
See,
Raw,
this
too.
nigga in style. These old
Raw,
black
too.
ass niggas.
This was before.
Hey, I want to say these dark skinned niggas with these beards. I hate these niggas now. They in style now. This nigga like the light skinned nigga in the 80s.
That's what's going on?
That's what's happening now. Like the niggas with the
man.
Jerry curls is now the black nigga with the beard.
We out here living, y'all. Man, you wouldn't believe the amount of blow up mattresses in this city. And girls be trying to tell you.
Mattresses.
Blow up mattresses.
Oh.
It's a lot of blow up mattresses at your favorite influencer's house. And
really?
You just sitting there like, y'all
Is the couch,
like
they got blow up couch?
No. Some of them do be having them though. Because they come as a set.
That bitch pumping. How long?
Man, you don't know the level of just, I think I need to get my life together till you in the floor on the blow-up mattress the next morning. And you got to the whole night, bro. Oh, that hurt so bad.
Blow-up mattress pussy be good, though.
It be good because they be unaccountable. These women be in these streets without a shepherd, y'all. And when they need some shepherding, they come this way.
I'm so far removed, nigga. I couldn't imagine being out here now, bro.
It's scary, especially doing this and in this
Everybody
city.
say the same thing.
What?
That's scary. And the HIV is through the roof.
As if you out here digging in
Atlanta's
the shit bucket.
Atlanta's number one. The Falcons ain't shit, but we are number one in HIV in the city.
Yeah, you see the commercials for PrEP and all that. It's the PrEP pill when you be taking it and your AIDS go away. It's like an AIDS multivitamin.
I know what it is. AZT, lamivudine, they call protease inhibitors.
Oh.
Protease inhibitors which suppress the viral load.
Your sickness is suppressed. Is it like a...
Well, it suppresses the viral load. The protease inhibitors, like...
That shit gotta fuck with your body.
It stops the proteins from breaking off and being able to replicate into other viruses. So it just suppresses the viral load.
Be learning. But yeah, don't come out here.
From what I can remember, because I ain't practiced about 5 years.
Don't come out here in these streets. It's ridiculous.
It's nasty. It's nasty out
It's
there.
like how you was saying, like people not procreating, but people just want to fuck. Oh.
They want to fuck.
Doctors, lawyers, influencers,
especially people in healthcare, because in healthcare, it's a serious job. I think in health and law, these are very, very serious jobs. They're high strung. People are tense. They're stressed
the whole time.
So they are looking for some type of outlet, whether that be through the bottle or whether that be through getting piped. Or fucking or busting a load.
A lot of them be needing to bust a nut. It's a lot of women.
So you been fucking a lot of doctors?
I think I married one.
Oh, what kind of physician was she?
She was
internal medicine.
She was
surgeon?
like got her doctorate for like HIV studies, it was like stats and shit.
She was a PhD.
So
she wasn't a physician.
Not a physician.
No, I'm talking about actual healthcare.
Oh no, not that part. I never did. I had a couple lawyers under there.
Lawyers be ready.
Yeah, lawyers be. Any woman that got like a stressful management, where she making 6 figures, she need one of me at her house because I make it better.
And that's what's so interesting.
And they don't be wanting to like admit it, but they be like,
but that's so interesting to me about a lot of these women. It's like if you are a successful woman, and not all of them, but a lot. If you are a successful woman and you're making the money, you have the money, be happy. quit putting these parameters that a man should be making $500,000 or $2 million, and he's supposed to be 8 feet tall with dick on the floor. Like, be happy. You know, get you a motherfucker, make you laugh. Yeah. And just be happy and grow with somebody. Like, that people shit is crazy to me, bro.
Because they see everything on their phone. Like, bro, I done went through life.
That shit is fake,
so early. I went through life so early that everybody be looking at me like, you did all of this stuff before. And I was like, yeah,
did your first wife have children?
Nope.
Oh, did she have any now?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Now I know she of an age where them eggs are devil. And
did she try to get back with you?
Oh, definitely.
Wow.
Oh shit! I got the call, bro. I could tell you, nigga, I was going to a party in the mall. My homeboy had a clothing store.
She broke down and said, "I don't want to. I want you back."
Nigga, she and some nigga went to some sort of outing out the city. So they in the cabin somewhere, and I guess he freaked out on her. And she called me, and she's like, "I don't know what to do." I was like, "You better call the police. I don't know what you calling me. I'm not finna come get you."
Beating her or something?
I don't know what they was going through. She was like, "Damn. I don't really like it here. He talked to me crazy." I'm like, well, you chose to go with this nigga, so hey, man.
Were you hurt with the divorce?
Did it hurt you? I was like, oh, hell yeah. Most niggas be hurt.
Did you cry?
I did, nigga. I broke down on the song. Nigga, I talk about this shit on stage.
You broke down?
Nigga, it took me a minute. This shit take me a minute. Because I'm dark skinned, got to work through the melanin.
I can imagine, like, with a man, like, I haven't gone through divorce, and I don't ever want to, but where you just lose your family and shit.
You lose everything, bro.
Because you get domesticated. Like, there is some comfort in coming home to, like, your wife and kids, you know, or a kid or whatever you got. You know what I mean? And you out in the world, you trying to fight to provide and protect, and then that shit comes to a crashing end.
Yeah, man. And I was on the phone with my godmother, and then she was just talking about it, and I was like, y'all niggas ain't praying for me. Nigga, I started crying. I think I'm sitting Indian style on the porch, just tore up, just limped up. Ugly face cried.
Where'd you meet her?
At a random vegan restaurant.
Oh, cool.
Them earthy girls get you too.
Was she earthy?
Yeah, earthy women that wear waist beads.
I used to try to be earthy.
What is trying to be earthy?
Nigga, when I was in college and broke, when you broke, you try to be earthy, nigga.
What the fuck is earthy? Like poor looking?
Earthy is just some shit like, yeah, the fucking, you know what I mean? I want natural, like, you know what I mean? But you're like, nigga, I was doing that shit because I was broke. I had nothing. So, in having nothing, I'm like, yeah, this is the best way. Earthy.
This is the way Mother Nature
grass. Wants it. You know what I'm saying? And what you learn in college, in black colleges, them earthy kids, the earthy kids have rich parents.
As a bitch.
Their parents be rich as fuck. Man. They be in there riding them bikes and shit with the long dreads and wearing the sandals.
Stank.
Those are the rich kids.
Facts. Like you gotta be friends with them. I learned early, like, oh, they had money so long that they don't be trying to show it off.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care about none of that, which is crazy. So that's how it be. But yeah, she earthy. And I got left. Oh, she called me, and I told her, like, man, you better.
When was her birthday?
I don't remember. I don't know what she doing.
When your birthday? What's your sign?
July. I'm a Cancer.
Oh, yeah. My brother Cancer, wife a Cancer.
Cancer, we good people, bro. Yeah. What's crazy is all my homeboys.
When your birthday?
July 9th.
Yeah, my wife, July 2nd.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Cancers in there.
I'm a Virgo. I don't know. There must be some Virgo Cancer relationship or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because
it makes sense.
Other girlfriends of mine were Cancers too, which is weird to me.
Cancer people are cool, bro. I know, like, all my homeboys in Atlanta, like, it's about 6 of us, all Cancers.
Y'all some emotional motherfuckers, though.
Nah, I don't think
Cancers are emotional. They're highly emotional.
Oh, yeah. I'm emotional Cancers for what I want to be emotional. Nah, I don't do none of that.
Shit, you just told me you cried
one
for
time,
divorce.
nigga. In years, last year I ain't cried. This year I ain't cried. Like,
okay,
I'm talking about a lot. Like, if you buy three times a week type shit. Some niggas be like that.
Kevin Hart a Cancer too.
Most of the niggas that be cooking be 50 Cent 1, 2.
Yeah, 50 Cent a Cancer. 50 Cent emotional. That's why that nigga so petty.
That's probably why. Like, we take the emotion and be like, what I'm gonna do with this feeling?
Yeah, that nigga's petty as fuck. 50 is petty, bro.
Nigga, I can imagine. You be fucking rich like that and you 50 Cent? That shit is crazy.
And that nigga gonna sue. Then you owe that nigga $2, nigga. He gonna put a lawyer on your ass. That nigga want that $2. What my $2, man?
I don't know, son. But hey, make sure y'all like and subscribe, man.
Please do, man.
Yeah, you gonna chop this up?
Yeah, chop it up. Can I put it on my page too?
Yeah, you can do. When I edit, I will give you the whole thing.
And please do. This was great. I love this. This was good energy.
Cause you're just supposed to talk to each other. Most time we don't be talking to each other like we people.
But you know, I do my podcast alone, and sometimes that shit get boring because I'm trying to. It's rough. It's like a mental exercise.
You was in there, nigga. You in the starting blocks every day. What I'm gonna talk about
every day. And I have nobody but me.
You crazy?
But I watched it. You know, one of my favorite comedians, Bill Burr, and Bill Burr does his shit alone, which is hard as fuck
for an hour. Too.
But for writing purposes, as a comedian, you working a hell of a muscle.
That's how I see this. Cause I had jokes I've said online. And I'm like, this shit funny.
Bro, you working a fucking muscle you won't believe. But see, I guess the interact, like we go back and forth, so it's easier. But like when I'm in that bitch alone, it's just like,
it's just you and your thoughts.
I do about 5 topics. What I do is 5 topics, and then I do a call in at the end. So I gotta go home and do that shit when I leave here because I was supposed to drop it Wednesday. I didn't do it.
It's all right. Just keep one at a time.
How's yours going? How many subs you got?
On YouTube, I'm at like almost 4,000.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm there. I just ain't been giving it, like, I put this on it every week, every Tuesday, so that people see that. Like, people call me like, bro, I like what them gems you be dropping, so they really be there, but it ain't hit. But I got like almost 100 episodes.
Good.
So, like, I know whatever happened, oh, they finna find all of them. And it's something that did crazy numbers that's big on TikTok. But I caught somebody that was big before they got on TikTok, and then they blew up on TikTok. Name, she African.
Okay.
Bro, I was like, the day it happened, we both went viral, and she ended up in New York.
Is she a comedian?
No, she's just like a comedian online. She's funny. People love her.
That's interesting.
It's crazy, man.
This was great. I'm going to come back, bro. I'm definitely going to come back. I love this shit, bro.
Because you get to talk about stuff you don't really like. Some people be wanting a list of questions I'm going to ask you. Like, I don't think comedians' mind work like that.
Cool. Can I sometimes maybe if I book a guest, I can bring them here?
Yeah. That is, and then when you do that, you got to talk to Rose there because I'm just doing this because I be here all the time.
All right, cool. We're going to make it happen.
But yeah, you could definitely do that.
We're going to make it happen.
And it's a switcher and stuff. So you got multiple cameras, so it's already cut up before you finish. And when they download it, you got everything.
Guys, this has been great. We wrap it up?
We already did it.
Thank you. This was excellent, Ferg. Excellent.
Yeah, that's throaty. So let's open it up.